Well, first of all, Coach, she wanted us to make sure we came out with a lot of intensity. We had to match the intensity of this team that was coming out because they were real feisty, real tenacious, and we had to match that. And we did just that. We came out with a lot of defensive intensity, and we were crashing boards. Coach really wanted us to pride ourselves on crashing boards a lot better than what we did the last game, and we did that. Well, it's a big advantage. You have more experience, and when it comes to crunch time moments, you know how to handle it. You know how to keep your composure and make things happen. She's grown a lot. She's got a lot of defensive intensity. She's young. She crashes the board. She does those intangibles as well, and that's a key thing in a ball game to help winning a ball game. Well, the half-court press, I feel like it's our bread and butter. You know, you get the other team riled up. They don't know what to do. They're all scattered. They're not composed. They're all over the place, and you force a lot of turnovers, and that creates a lot of easy buckets for us on the other end. Well, what we did amazing was we kept that lead. We can't afford to dwindle off when we have those leads, and something that we really have to work on is crashing the boards, defensive rebounding, offensive rebounding, and transition defense.
Well, I thought it was 2 days of really hard-fought basketball for our team. I thought in both games we were able to build good leads, but playing against scrappy teams who came back at us really, really hard. And fortunately, in building leads, we were able to sustain those leads. But I'm impressed with UMES. I look forward to watching their team. I mean, with 8 freshmen and the athleticism that they have, well, they're gonna turn the corner soon. And Jacksonville State, I mean, they're right on the verge, I think, of really turning the corner. And I was just impressed with how aggressive and how assertive, and you know, they came at us hard at the beginning of the game today and jumped on our team. We held our guns, and you know, I credit our team to playing well together. And even late in the game, they were throwing different things at us, and we handled that. You know, at times well, maybe other times not quite so well. But all in all, I mean, it's nice for our kids to get back-to-back wins in a tournament. It's been a while since we've done that. And the whole idea behind these 2 tournaments this year was to get our team more tournament savvy and ready to approach the Big South tournament with a different kind of mentality. And hopefully this confidence from this tournament will help our team. Not only, you know, as we prepare for our next few games, but prepare for our conference play. And, you know, it's going to be such a battle this year. Well, I told both those gals when they came out today, I put my hands on their knees and I said, I'm so proud of the way that you fought and played in this tournament. And, you know, I thought they both were sensational, and they did so many little things. Like in the game yesterday, the game flowed well to KG because she was being guarded by a player who was much bigger, and she's so quick in that 4 spot, and we like her versatility there, and she took advantage of that. In the first half, you know, the ball didn't find Baker a whole lot, but she didn't get impatient with that. She wasn't bothered by that, and then came out and had a sensational second half. Today, I was amazed when I looked at the stat sheet at halftime that Baker already had 15, 16, 17 points, somewhere thereabout at halftime today, and it was a different kind of game. You know, the ball didn't find KG as much, but she was in and out with a little bit of foul trouble in both days as well. So both those kids did a lot of things well for us. They both shot the ball well. They both rebounded and defended so hard. And almost any given night, Baker is going to be guarding probably the best scorer on the other team. And KG is going to be matched up against someone who's going to be oversized on almost every given game. They don't complain. They just roll their sleeves up and get to work, and I love that. Well, you know, as a 4, she's going to be a lot of times guarded by someone who's going to be taller, but rarely will they be quicker. You know, so I really like her there, and she's one of our big leapers on the team. So she's a good rebounder, and she's got really good speed, and she understands the game and how it works. So she realizes initially early on in a game if someone is not as quick as she is, and she takes advantage of it very quickly. Now, on the other hand, we can put her out on the perimeter and use her as a 2 or a 3. I mean, she played point in high school. So, I mean, the kid could really play any position we want her to. She never grumbles about any of it. She just goes out there and she plays wherever we want her to. I love that kind of kid. Very versatile. Put her out on the perimeter in the 2 or the 3 spot. She's always as quick as whoever she's going to be guarded by. And she's, you know, developing her range. She's a good slasher and can get through and get by people and distribute the ball that's illegal. So when you put her out on the perimeter, she's an awfully good rebounding guard. And she can go inside and rebound and get the best out when they're, you know, post players as well. So I like her wherever we put her. And we put her wherever we need her, and she seems to come through, and I like that. Sometimes I have to stop myself and tell myself, hey, Wanda, you know, they're freshmen. Rarely, though. I mean, they have the right kind of mentality as well. They want to do whatever we need them to do. They're both high achievers, both 2 different kinds of point guards. Either can play 1 or 2. And to be honest with you, I like them together often as well. That's one of our better combinations as well. But our future is going to be bright with those young ladies. Bar the door, we keep them healthy, and they're just delightful to coach and hard-nosed. They don't know they're freshmen. I'm not going to tell them. You know, Rayshawn obviously is a sophomore, but a redshirt freshman, and we don't talk much about that. But the experience that they're acquiring right now on our team through our first tournament and this tournament, the experience that they're acquiring is going to be invaluable down the stretch for our team. But it's fun to watch, and then it's really fun when you look back out there and say, we're going to have those kids the rest of this year and 3 more years. It's really exciting. Well, with KG at the top, she's tall and she's lanky. She's all arms and legs, you know, and I like her at the top. We have some others that we can use at the top and that we do from time to time as well. But during that particular segment, we had to score in order to use it. So when we scored, then we were able to use the half-court press, and it was very effective. Up until that point in time, you know, they went on that 14-0 run. We had no baskets to be found. Therefore, we couldn't run our pressure, and that hurt our team because we're a better team when we use some type of pressure, either full court or half court. And I thought that showed in the tournament, and our kids love it. You know, this is a team that loves to play defense. They love to get after it, and that's right up their coach's alley. Well, I tell you, I mean, as a coach, you get thick skin. You hear a lot from a lot of people, and I guess I would just say that I live day by day as a coach, and I put more validity in our team that we put on the floor and how we play than I do in what our record may be right now. And as excited as I am for our kids to be 8-2, you know, I'm already looking towards Elon, Wake Forest, and then after that, hey, our real season begins. So everything right now up to that point in time, I mean, it counts and it's important, but it's a dress rehearsal getting ready for our conference. And that's where we want to continue to see growth out of our team. I'm proud of the momentum that we've built in our schedule and with our success that we've experienced thus far. But it's a day-by-day process. And I tell our kids, you're never as good as you think you are when you win, and you're never as bad as you think you are when you lose. You got to keep an even keel all the time and approach every game with the same kind of mentality. So, I mean, I'm excited and really excited for our kids. It'll be much more of it'll be a great ride home tonight. We'll give them a day off tomorrow. They've worked really hard during exams and since exams, but we have some things we need to brush up on that have not played out as well as they were playing out prior to exams. And this tournament will help us get their attention on that and go back and try to get ourselves ready to be in a better position as we get ready to approach the game with Elon. And I know that there are folks out listening today in Buies Creek, and I hope everyone will come out and support our team. You know, these kids work so hard, and sometimes when the students leave, it almost looks like a ghost town. And I hope everybody will really recognize the fact that our kids are here. They're fighting hard for Campbell, and everyone in Buies Creek will come out and help support our team as we play our last home game before Christmas with Elon on Thursday. And you know, John, there's just one thing. I don't do this very often, but I've got a good friend who went to school with me at Campbell, who's listening in, who's going through some real adversity right now with some health issues. And I just want to send a shout out to Crocker and tell her that we're all behind her. The new year's going to be brighter and that we love her and things are going to get better. Well, I think the tournament found us doing much better with our offensive consistency, playing better as a team. Point productivity was pretty good. We distributed the ball well. Defensively, we were up and down a little bit, but I also think that the real thing that we need to go back and work hard to improve on is, we got to be more consistent on the boards.